division matchup. Well, the celebrities are out, the floor seats are packed because the notorious one, Conor McGregor, makes his triumphant return here tonight. There's always a special feel when a UFC main event is about to unfold, but Conor McGregor just takes it to that requisite next level.
J.A., as a fan, I usually sit right next to the octagon, but when Conor fights, I gotta be in the first row behind the barrier because the celebrities are out in droves. Conor McGregor has this thing about him that makes everybody want to show up. They flock to Vegas, they come in groups, they want to experience the notorious Conor McGregor. They want to see if he can have one of those special moments, him atop the cage, him knocking out Jose Aldo. If you experience the McGregor experience, you always have a story to tell, and that's why people show up.
He's gonna cash the check tonight, right? But he's not here for just money, right? This is about proving himself, trying to improve his mixed martial arts legacy. 1-2 titles, no title defenses. That's a big part of the motivation.
He takes a lot of pride in the preparation to getting to the octagon, and you see it every time Conor McGregor fights.
All right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change to the timing to the knowledge of where to go next. When the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he can take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with some differences in height and a similar reach. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, the notorious Conor McGregor! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 12 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, Hamzat CHIMAEV!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready. Ready to fight.
Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base for the UFC, you're talking about T-Mobile Arena, home to some of the biggest UFC events ever. UFC 200, Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. This place has been the home of some of the biggest UFC fights in history. Tonight, you get to take the same walk to that octagon to try to make your mark on the sport. Nice loop and punch. Oh, nice. Nice.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Lands the right hand.
Oh, nice right hand.
And just misses with that big right hand. Beautiful straight punch there. His boxing. There, his opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, he postured up there, then he's out. Mcgregor gets back up again.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Beautiful land there by Mcgregor. Made it look easy on that exchange.
He is such a diverse striker, but he's very tricky in the approach when he's trying to land that left hand.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. The strikes continuing to pile up. 27 total strikes have now landed for Conor McGregor. Effective punch there by McGregor. Oh, collar tie.
Right hand punch.
Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission. And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Perfect round. Go out there and do more of that.
Ready. Good.
Sound defense there as he blocks the shot. Oh, nice strike by McGregor there.
I mean, Conor McGregor is a fantastic striker, and once again, that skill is on display.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there. Got that to the target quickly.
He's dictating the fight.
Oh, what a shot there on the inside. He's hurt now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Trying to stay in this fight. Oh, straight right. Single collar tie. Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with a punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
Oh, that straight punch knocked his head in the wrong direction.
Really putting his opponent on notice. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Whiffs on the elbow. Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. The takedown is not there.
Good punch.
McGregor's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh, he lands a straight punch there, DC. We'll see if he can follow it up now.
He has been throwing this strike over and over again. Look how crisp.
Oh, that
and
was nice,
straight
John.
he is.
That was nice, but it takedown.
Under 2 minutes to go. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Mcgregor. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Close guard. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Well, you got to start clearing those hooks right away, or he's going to try to attack the rear choke. He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round, saved by the bell. So back to the stool, mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Shuts the fight thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
Know when to fold him, yep,
There you go.
absolutely.
Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Well, this is a man in Conor McGregor who has pulled in any number of different directions, DC, but as you see here, in tremendous shape as usual, always puts in the time and training. Despite all of the different demands on his time, still has that reputation as one of the hardest workers in our sport. Able to land with the left hand. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip it.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack with an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by McGregor. Well, he works hard to get up again here, but he looks hurt. Just misses with the jab.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
And maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
And that one certainly found the target. Well, just exhausting watching some of these takedown attempts. He's unable to get it there.
And he's attempting them over and over again. How long before he gets discouraged and accepts that this is going to be a stand-up fight? Straight punch lands. Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh! Seconds winding down in round 3. How about those 5 minutes? All right, right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
What a punch.
Huge right hand!
He needs to start looking to finish now.
Wow! Oh, he might be out. Back to the feet. That goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, Mcgregor's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Back to the feet. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Yes, they heard him in the last round. Same exact one.
Nice punch by Mcgregor. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Able to thwart the single leg takedown attempt there. As effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got it hurt very bad.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, massive diving punch flush to the head. Well, he's got his back now. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. 90 seconds now to go in this one. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the
And he's out.
It's a good right hand right there. You see him put himself into the half guard. Likes the control, yep. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one.
Oh! He's out!
He got him!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Well,